200 sheets a day. How do they do it? So we did that, and then we brought the dryer, and that's the way we collaborate. And we had, if you go to the shelter and you look at the kitchen, it's an industrial kitchen identical to whatever hotel you want to do it. If they give them things, because they receive a lot of clothes and medicine and food, if the food in cans is already over, they don't take it. This is part of make them feel again with dignity. Okay, they don't give them things that are no good or that can harm them. Okay, they give them talks. They try to make them realize that going back, either for new migrants or for deported, that normally the first thing they have in their mind is go back, because they have children, they have their family, and they don't have any connection with anybody in their country already, because they've been here maybe 8 years, and what are they going to do? They just grab them one day in one of those, how to say, the redadas, raids, and separate them from their families, and what do? If they come back and they cut them again, they treat them like criminals, because they are not legal. I understand that. But those, they better forget that if the armies or whatever you want to call it comes, they are not going to be included. Okay, so they give the talks, and we try to convince them to go back to their places of origin, more than ever. If we convince them, we pay the way back by bus. Doesn't matter where they come from. Pay the way back. Pay the way back and give some money so they can eat and things like that. So this shelter was run by Father Leo only 1 year. Then the bishop changed him to another thing, and now the shelter is run by Italian missionaries. I'm sorry, our friend is not here. Called by the name of Scalabrinis. They are Catholic, and all they do is take care of homes that take migrants or refugees. They are fantastic. I really ask myself, because you see them there young. I see this 29-year-old living in Nuevo Laredo with the weather they have over there, and seeing people suffer every day, especially at this level of suffering. You can't imagine until you see them. For me, I don't know how can they do it. For such a long time, they have been there, not in that place only. They are in Ciudad Juarez, and they're in Tijuana, and they are in Central America, and they are, I mean, like these guys are not normal or something. How can they stand it, you know? Anyway, they do it. Now, we have engaged in different things now that we feel can be be better to try to stop the migration coming from our countries. Which is the reason they migrate? First of all, we as Mexicans and Central Americans are to blame for that, because we are not strong enough to stop these governments being so corrupt that they have zero education and health. They have zero education. They come here and they do jobs. You see them mowing lawns in 3 shifts, and at the end of the year, they are purple, like that. And So we are to blame. And our governments, much more. They have been thieves all for 75 years, and still no hope. Another reason of the immigration is the way the economy is. Globalization means that if, let's take it as an example. If a Walmart opens in a little town with 50,000 people, every single tortilla factory, bakery, all small shops, gone. It also happens here in USA in small towns with Sam's. Some have been fighting that they don't want to lose all the jobs, you know. So that's globalization. And there's no way to stop it. So there is how can we stop that? There is a way. It's not building a wall. If at a given time Mexican police, drug dealers, human trafficking guys, the coyotes, are stopped. Because also in the USA, Border Patrol, police, drug dealers, and also the coyote, the one that lives over here, they make fortunes. It's unbelievable, the billions and billions and billions of dollars that I don't know whom, but must be something very, very high in this country. We know in Mexico, drug dealers and traffickers and politicians go to jail. But this is such an enormous amount of money that that's the reason no measure has been taken. I thought that after the Armistice of '86, they were really going to be securing the borders in a positive way. If you have money, no problem coming to USA. We see them every day. Most of them come walking. The coyote comes on the back. They have fake documents. They get to the place of revision, and the guy there sees the coyote and does like going to the scanner. I got a very close friend of mine, closer to him, that made a deal with the coyote, I think $2,500. And the guy told him, okay, we're going to cross you. So they swam the river. At the other end of the river, there was already someone waiting for them with dry clothes. They took them to the bus station, and they told him, listen, your seat number is number 33. Be sure you don't sit somewhere else. So when they stop at the next whatever, and immigration gets the guy comes to check the documentation of the passengers. When they get to your seat, they are going to ask you, American citizen? And you say, yes, sir. That's it. They got over there. And the guy from immigration brought him. He got to the place. Are you American citizen? Yes, sir. $2,500. Split. Hundreds and hundreds every day. Thousands all over the. It's the worst way of trafficking human beings and drugs. And according to my opinion, and I understand why nobody brings this up to, hey, everybody knows how they do it. They can have uncover agents and do it, and they prove it. It's not difficult. They do it by the thousands every day.